Today we're going to talk about potential rule changes coming into the NFL this year. Talking some off-season moves. Things are shaking up a little bit, although not as much as some people would like. And then we're going to have a new fun game today. So, with all that being said, this is the Beerly Football Podcast. Hello and welcome back to the Beerly Football Podcast. It's about football with Beerly. I am your host, Zachary Smith. Join me as always are my two very good friends, Trevor Scott and Kerry Dempsey. How are we doing tonight, boys?
I think the big question, which everyone is going to ask, why the heck does Trevor look like that? Trevor, what is going on, man? You look like you went inside with a tanning machine and fell asleep for 10 hours.
No, I'm actually too sunburned to be wearing clothes. So I'm doing this podcast standing naked with aloe rubbed all over my body. But I'm dedicated, man. I'm dedicated. There's nowhere I'd rather be right now. Kind of hurts when I move, hurts when I laugh. So let's keep it pretty boring tonight. But
oh my God.
Yeah, I was at the beach on Sunday for a little too long, and pride's gonna get you killed. I didn't put any sunscreen on, so.
So you're saying if Justin Herbert came into your house, ran the doorbell, and ran away, you couldn't chase him, is what you're saying?
All I know is he'd be running.
Alrighty.
How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing good. I start my new job next week on Tuesday, so.
Who starts a job on a Tuesday?
It's
odd.
Not
That's just when they wanted me to come in. So
that's gotta be a first.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a fun job. It's gonna be different from what I'm doing now, but it's gonna pay more. So
second best job in your life after
Win-win.
Beerly Boss.
I noticed you cut your hair. You look good, and I just want to say you guys have probably never seen Zach and Andrew Garfield in the same room at the same time. But
you're a dumbass.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube for his what's it called, Skinwalker, Doppelganger, something like that.
That's the guy that looks like Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder.
It does look like you got a fake
I've never
tan
seen
and
that
it
movie.
not go very well. You look like Snooki from Jersey Shore.
I feel like Snooki from Jersey Shore. I'm perky. I'm ready to go, man.
Okay.
What's the ball?
What are we drinking tonight?
What's that? If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and you want to see what Trevor looks like right now, check us out on YouTube.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Insane tan.
It's pretty insane.
Thanks. It's getting hot in Florida, man. It's what month is it? April. So it's just pretty much summer.
It's true. It's true.
That is true. What are we drinking tonight?
I was burnt by the sun, so I will get hydrated by the sun. I don't know. I should have came up with something better. But Sol, Cerveza, 10 out of 10. These things fly out of.
I've never had that before. Is it good?
You need to have one.
Maybe I will.
Even better, you got to put a lime in a Corona. It's kind of it's like a Modelo, but it's like eating an apple, but the apple's a Modelo. I don't know. But it's very.
I'm scared of the sun. I don't want to go near the sun. That's scary, man.
Yeah, he's from New England.
Yeah, I'm Irish. The sun's scary. Who needs that?
Kerry, what are you drinking?
I got a Rising Tide Brewing Company, a Blueberry Squadron, straight out of Portland, Maine. It's a sour ale with
the
Maine
real
blueberry.
Portland.
I think I've had that.
You've been to Portland, Maine?
Do you say Maine?
It's pretty good.
Hey, Kerry, did you say you were Irish?
Shout out to Ireland.
Shout out to Ireland.
Zach, have you read out my name? Kerry Dempsey?
I don't know. People have weird names all the time. All right. In a large twist of fate, I am rocking the least unique beer here. I am rocking a Miller Lite.
Wow.
Oh, a water light.
Oh,
Zach, are you okay, bro?
crazy.
Mentally, are you okay? Emotionally?
Honestly, have we ever had a Miller Lite on the show? This might be the first appearance by Miller Lite.
I don't know, but I had a Miller High Life last night, so.
Kerry, you used to have Miller Lights all the time, bro. Season 1, you were.
I think that was milk.
You were a disappointment, bro.
Back in season 1.
Season 1.
Might have been milk I was drinking in season 1.
All right, bro. Let's leave that in season 1.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
Alrighty. So we have a couple of topics to cover today. I already mentioned them in the opening, but before we get into that, Trevor has asked me pronounce it this way. We're doing Trevor's Trivia, and he's going to ask us some questions, Carrie.
Trevor's
We're going to
Trivia.
answer them.
That's not what I said. It's. I like the name. I like the name. So it's the game we played last week. Gonna go check out that episode. That was a real fun one. But we got the starting quarterbacks for some teams just through a different year. I think last year we might have did like 2011 or 2013. But I really wanted to throw it back a little bit tonight with you guys. I really wanted to throw it back on you guys tonight a little bit.
Reminds me of college. Keep going.
Right. Right. That freshman year, bro. We didn't even need beer. But the year we're picking is 2005, when you guys were just little squirts, little Carrie and little Zachy.
Yeah.
So we got some 2005. These aren't too hard because Zach, I didn't know you back then, but I pretty much knew you back then. Feels like I've known you both all my life, so I know you guys will be able to get these. But let's start off kind of light, start off kind of fun. 2005 starting quarterback and the loser has to take a drink. Seattle Seahawks.
Wait, do we both get to answer?
Nah, just speed round.
Matt
Hasselbeck.
Hasselbeck.
Okay. Zach, take a drink.
I said it first.
I said it first.
That's a lie.
I'll take a drink with you in unison, Zach. All right.
Let's all take a drink. This is one day we're all gonna die probably. So let's all take a drink together.
Why not?
Next quarterback, we got. This should be a fun one. The Arizona Cardinals.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
It was Kurt Warner. I was between like two guys.
Hey, you guys are young. I'm old. I was like 9 back then.
Okay, how about the Oakland Raiders, 2005?
Wow.
Is it
Testaverde? No, that was much
Not
older.
Testaverde.
Is Jamarcus?
It is not Jamarcus.
Jeff Garcia?
It is not Jeff Garcia, but this guy might be a little bit.
Carson
Familiar.
Palmer? Is that might have been no those.
No, this guy might be a little familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Familiar.
That's a hint.
What? Oh, is it God, I know who it is. Is it Kerry
on,
Collins?
Kerry Collins,
Oh.
2005.
I knew when you said familiar, I was like, oh, what's that quarterback that Kerry's related to?
You got one on the pod sometime.
We do.
Get him on
Here's
here,
a
man.
legend.
Here's
a legend right here. The Buffalo Bills,
Fitzpatrick?
2005.
Come on, Zach. JP Lossman?
JP Lossman.
I
Oh,
don't even know who that is. I'll take the L.
Let's go.
All right, this player actually has, I think it's still standing. I haven't checked in like 2 years. But the longest pass in Super Bowl history, Carolina Panthers, 2005.
Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
Okay.
I can't lose.
All right, try this out. San Diego Chargers.
Philip Rivers. Drew Brees.
Did you hear my roommate say that, or did you just say that?
I said that after.
Okay, it was Drew Brees. All right.
Zach, you can't.
Let's do one more. Let's do one good one.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm choking right here. Let's do the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Josh Freeman.
No.
Jeff
2005.
Garcia.
Jeff Garcia.
Nope.
Vinny Testaverde.
Nope.
What's that
think
guy's
it's-
name?
Brad Johnson. No, it's
Nope.
too old.
Yeah, Brad Johnson was before that.
This player had to have spleen surgery and it ended his season 1 year, very early.
Sims?
Chris Sims. Nice.
Are you serious?
It is Chris Sims, yeah.
Wow.
Can I not lose?
Zach, you couldn't even think of your cousin. Zach thought of your cousin.
Yeah.
Hey, I got everyone but him. I'll take that.
That's fair. That's fair.
You were older at the time. It wasn't a fair game.
That's true.
Go to the
Hey,
that was
2010s and I'll own him.
all I got though.
One of these weeks, let's try like the 90s or something. Make it real hard.
No,
Like
bro. I'm not
1993.
playing that. The 90s, no way.
See if any of us can do that.
Could you give me an easy one for the 90s? See if I could get it real quick.
Dallas Cowboys.
90s. All right, so probably not. Wait. Oh, Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bron-
All right.
Broncos?
This is easy.
Oh, John Elway.
Yeah.
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 2 for
New
2.
England Patriots?
New England Patriots.
Tom Brady.
Man.
That's how
Drew
old he
Bledsoe.
is.
There you go.
Good.
Anyone?
Man.
Dolphins?
Do this next week.
Dolphins?
Dan Marino. He played in the 90s, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
he played earlier than that. That's not that bad.
I forget
Okay.
what you were talking. Hey, you got a few.
All right. So, topic number one we're going to talk about today is rule changes happening in the NFL as a result of the owners' meeting. The first of which is a potential ban of the hip drop tackle. The main issue that was raised is how this would be enforceable. Like, could you actually call it in real time during a play? I don't know how you could, because it's like it can happen on accident when you're diving and tackling someone. Do you guys know what the hip drop tackle is or no?
I was just about to say,
Yeah,
if I were to close my eyes, would you be able to like explain it to me?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
Okay,
No
so imagine you're a defensive back, okay?
idea. I'm mad.
Wait. All right.
Or imagine you're a running back.
Joe Hayden, a running
Sure.
back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Tony Pollard.
Okay,
Rex Burkhead.
you are running a halfback tackle off the right side,
Okay, bet.
and you get one-on-one with a defensive back.
Oh,
Sure.
he's cooked.
Okay. You
When they
are
just
about
throw
to,
their back at the hips.
huh?
When they just throw their back at their hips.
No.
Oh, all right.
You are about to beat him the outside.
Okay. Ooh.
He wraps you up around your waist and then goes dead weight hips onto the back of your legs to tackle you.
Ah. I feel like that's strategy, though. I feel like they should keep that in the game.
So my problem is, how would you be able to tell the difference between that and like a diving tackle made? Because they end up in almost the same positioning in those two instances. Like, if you think about the way that the body is moving, like, you're going
That's
to
not
end
being
up...
players injured, though, is it?
Apparently, it injures... It's like 20% more injury prone or something like that.
It sounds bad for the knees and the ankles.
Yeah.
But, like, I've never thought... I don't remember seeing a lot of, like, injuries from this kind of tackle. I don't remember this discussion
Yeah.
being, like, season.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that was brought up at the meeting, and potentially banning it in the next couple of years, or calling it like a personal foul kind of deal.
What are you supposed to do, though? Let go? If you can't
Find a different way to tackle him, apparently, but I don't know.
Defensive backs are supposed to tackle, bro.
Yeah. Put flags on him.
Yeah,
Sure.
at this point, we might be doing a little bit too much. It's up to like 20%, whatever. I could see why you'd want to make the change, but I don't know.
I could see why you want to make the change. The problem is being able to call a penalty like that in real time, because that could change the outcome of the game.
That's true. That's right.
What happened to the other rule they're trying to get? I don't know if they're getting rid of or talking about it. Like all the O linemen pushing the quarterback forward, like what the Eagles do a lot.
Oh,
I
like
mean-
the wishbone quarterback
Yeah.
sneak.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
think they
that
should keep that, bro. That's like hard-nosed football. That's like the only thing we're still like seeing like the 80s.
wasn't that under review or something?
It
Yeah,
might
we
have been
talked
under
about it.
review, but they are not making any changes at this time.
Yeah, good, bro. That's hard-nosed football. I don't even like hard-nosed football. I like spreading them out, spreading them wide, and just throwing it in there. But
And then playing football after.
yeah, and then going to the game. But no, that's hard-nosed football that I appreciate. Get up there, get your big boys up there, and just rumble, young man.
Man
rumble.
on man.
Yeah,
That's what Trevor likes. Man on man violence.
men on men, not
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And violence.
And violence.
The more, the merrier.
All right, so the second rule change comes to deal with the Guardian caps. This I think everyone can agree on. Up until last year, they mandated that all the Guardian caps must be worn at every practice. That was full contact up until preseason week 2, or all the way to preseason week 2, and they have now mandated that for every full contact practice. What do you guys think?
That's the padding that goes
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me. There's no point in like getting hit hard or hitting somebody really hard in the preseason, like at practice at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, and if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna hit somebody hard, why not? It's practice. You're still getting hit hard. You're still hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Dude, I miss football season. We're sitting here talking about padding. I miss the glory.
I was watching some
Oh, we're talking about news,
highlights.
Carrie. This is a news beer podcast.
I was watching some Patrick Mahomes highlights earlier, and it made me miss like actual action, like live action.
Like that one throw, that one game.
Yeah.
Was the last time you watched that?
Trevor?
When's the last time I watched what?
What's the one play, the one game last season that you always?
The Herb choke against.
When's the last time you watched it?
Oh, probably like 3 or 4
minutes.
Minutes to go.
3 or 4.
Okay, sure.
I like
Why
3 or
not?
4 days.
I don't believe that. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, but not 3 or 4 days. All right.
It's great. He throws it right to the. I'm
All
gonna
right.
watch it tonight. So thanks for bringing it up.
Thanks for reminding him. The last thing that came out of the owners' meeting was a discussion of whether they would flex more games later in the year on Thursday night, given all of the backlash last season about how terrible all the Thursday night games were. What do you guys think about that?
So what does this mean?
Huh?
Less Thursday night?
No. They're going to flex games, which means they might be scheduled to play on Sunday. But if 2 Thursday night teams both suck, they're going to flex a good game from Sunday onto Thursday night.
Oh, like before the game. Okay. Yeah, I know players don't like playing in Thursday night games, but for the fans' perspective, yeah, because like a Thursday night, you're almost there. The week's almost over. It's like you can start drinking beer now because it's Thursday. Everybody knows you can drink beer on Thursday. And then like there's a football game on. Ooh, I'm hyped. It's the freaking Panthers versus the freaking Broncos. Like, what are we doing? But now it could be flexed. I can enjoy more Thursday nights this way. So yeah, I love it. I love it.
It's probably not going through, but I think the fan perspective, because of players and owners backing their players.
There's going to be so more injuries. Teams are going on there multiple times.
That's true, and players on good teams don't want to do that.
Yeah.
They don't want to play on Thursday.
What happens if like the NFL loses a guy like Mahomes on a Thursday night game?
Bro, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Trevor would cry.
I don't think. Does KC really play on Thursday nights though?
Every team does, I believe.
Yeah, once a year.
Oh, then just keep it like that. Fuck it. That's equality. That's feminism.
The problem was those Thursday night games are supposed to be like big hitters, and last year, I don't know if you remember, but like there were 5 weeks in a row where we didn't get a single. I think it was the beginning of the year. We didn't get a single good game on Thursday night.
Remember that Bronco Colt game? Remember that one?
Oh my god!
Wilson snooze fest. That was a fun game. That was so bad. There's a stretch. It was just like bad game after bad game, not worth watching.
Yeah, and it killed the NFL's ratings. Is why they even considered doing this. Is because
yeah.
Because if you can get 2 games in prime time in 1 week, 2 good games in prime time in 1 week, you would want to do that as a business. Does that make sense?
Talking about business right now.
Exactly.
Well, that's why the NFL proposed it.
Hey, they want more with Amazon for them, the better. They want their money. They're getting as close to Amazon as they can.
Yeah. But probably not happening this year. They did, however, make the change that teams can now play more than one Thursday night game a season. So it looks like we're headed in that direction.
Oh, I don't like that. That's not feminism. That's not equal.
Because you're all about equality.
I am.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to play like short weeks, like twice in a season. No way, bro. They hate doing it once. Like they don't want to do it twice, especially the good teams, bro. They need to be healthy. No, make every team do it once. And like, there's beautiful things about watching a shitty football game. Like, I don't hate watching like bad football games. It's kind of funny.
I mean, sometimes they're
A
if they're
defense
really bad,
match, you
they're
know.
good.
And then whatever quarterback wins, I can go on Twitter and say he's better than Justin Herbert. So
Like honestly, when you go back and think of Thursday night games last season, you're gonna remember the good games, or you're gonna remember that Colts Broncos awful game because it was so bad. I remember that bad game.
and we're all smiling about it right now. So I say keep them in there.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay. Now we're going to off-season updates. So we got quite a few different things to cover. This came out last week, and it's pretty clear that this is going to be true, and that is that Carey's Patriots will not pursue Lamar Jackson. It's not in the show notes, but it did come out today that they are potentially looking at picking up Anthony Richardson, moving up in the first round to get him. Carey, how do you feel about that?
I do not want Mac Jones anymore, man. I do not want Bill anymore. I don't want this team anymore.
Bro, you can leave teams. There's no shame in that.
No, I'm loyal. But come on,
Men
don't.
to
This team's a Super Bowl
53 men.
This is a Super Bowl contender with Lamar Jackson. With Mac Jones, who seems Bill Belichick hates for no reason.
Well, you hate him, so apparently you have a reason. Why wouldn't Bill Belichick have a reason?
He's a terrible quarterback.
So then that's maybe why he hates him.
He should have played Zappy last year. No, it's because Mac Jones hated Matt Patricia last year. Obviously, Matt Patricia can't play calls to save his life. And suppose it was coming out, Mac Jones was like speaking with Steve Sarkisian, whatever, and people outside the organization about getting help. And Bill, Bill, he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Suppose he
What
knows
kind of help does he want?
how to run an offense with a DC calling plays. And
Oh, for
I saw
Bill to hire.
another thing that came out in Boston media last few days was that Brian Hoyer was really anti against their offense last season.
Oh shit! Brian Hoyer doesn't like what we're doing. Come on, dude. What?
Hey, you got our leader. He got released by the Patriots and just signed with the Raiders, Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Supposedly because Bill didn't like the way he thought about their offense. I don't know. It's kind of a mess in England right now. Mac, does he want to be there? But Lamar Jackson, please come to New England. Don't listen to Asante Samuel. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, he said. What did he say?
Yeah,
He was
don't-
like, they don't like us over there or something.
something like that. Hey, Asante, why don't you worry about picking off Eli Manning the Super Bowl instead of calling out Bill Belichick who would another ring, dumbass?
Wow, that was one of the most Boston things I've ever heard. you say,
Yeah,
dude.
it's pretty wild, Carey.
Go watch that play when he dropped that interception in that Super Bowl. Perfect season gone because he can't catch a ball.
All
But
right.
I don't know. It's gonna be another long year with Mac Jones. Yeah,
So I know we've
not
already
excited.
talked about this, but what is the upside for the Patriots this year? What's their high end win number?
in that AFC.
You know,
They have a good defense. It's still Belichick. They added Gesicki and Juju. Maybe if Mac Jones looks like rookie Mac Jones, 9 or 10 wins, but beyond that, I can't see him winning much more unless they get
Okay.
Lamar.
Okay.
I don't. They just off, especially with how good the AFC East is.
What do you think, Trevor?
I think they're gonna stick the whole year out with Mac as long as he's healthy, and I think he could be top 15 all year. Honestly, he could be, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like quarterbacks, and I might be ignorant saying this, but I feel like I remember Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe. I feel like I remember them butting heads with Bill Belichick. Is that correct, Gary? At the beginning of their career, or did they just get along from day one?
I mean, you really don't hear much about New England. It's usually with Bill Belichick, like it doesn't really come out until later, like issues that come up. Like I think if you speak against Patriot system, you're gonna leave, and that's what's kind of weird with Mac. Like
Kind of hard, bro, because like nowadays, like it's not the worst thing in the world to leave the Patriots because it's not a dynasty right now. So like, talk out against the Patriots and then they trade you or you get cut and you go somewhere else. Okay, I just don't live in it anymore. Like, what's so great about being a Patriot nowadays? It's over.
You're gonna make him cry, Trevor.
I'm gonna put that.
Man. Hey, they need to rebuild.
No,
Come on.
y'all had a dynasty, bro. That's better than any football. Well, my Gators had a dynasty growing up, but still, y'all had a real dynasty.
Greatest coach of all time.
They don't last forever.
I think he's only staying there to get the wins, and then once he breaks that record, he's done.
Think so?
I feel like it. Like what else? They're not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon. He just wants the wins, and then he's done. We'll see.
All right. Well, I think they'll end up around 7, 8, maybe 9 wins in that AFC East. It's tough to get wins. So.
For sure. And if they would have got Lamar, that might have been the best division of all time, dude.
Maybe.
We got some Jets news too, right?
Yeah, coming up in a little bit. But first, the Falcons make a big signing of Calais Campbell, who signed a 1-year deal worth $7 million. They've had a pretty good offseason so far. Lorenzo Carter, Chris Lindstrom, Taylor Heineke, and Jesse Bates. I don't know who posed the question, but someone posed a question in the thing. Are the Falcons a sneaky wild card team?
Maybe with how bad the NFC South is.
I don't hate it, bro.
I think that they're not even a sneaky wild. I think they got a shot at taking the division.
Yeah, I feel like you're more likely to win that division than win a wild card.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
I think it's going to be tight at the top, but I think the Saints or the Bucks are.
Shut up, man.
I mean, actually, but I think they're both better than the Falcons. They should be. Like, if you had to guess right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, how's this division going to play out? I would say Saints, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers.
Panthers are better than the Bucks.
The Panthers? Why?
They're a lot better than the Bucks.
Why?
They have a good defense, good running game. They added some weapons, and they're probably getting C.J. Stroud. Better than having Kyle Trask, Baker Mayfield, a bunch of old guys running around the football field.
Yeah, I don't think so. Until proven otherwise.
I'm agreeing. I think it's Falcons and Saints
Panthers,
are really wanted. I'm gonna actually think. I think the Falcons are gonna be better than the Saints next year.
Falcons is gonna kind of be a Ken Ritter take a step forward.
And I think he can. I mean, I think he will.
He got better.
How good I was using him on Madden.
He got better as the year went on last year. He finished out better than he started. So
yeah, I think you're gonna see Ritter take a step forward. I think the Falcons are gonna win the division. It's not gonna be an impressive record or anything because the division's awful. But I don't think Carr takes the Saints all that far. I know they paid him a bunch of money to take them to the Super Bowl, but I just don't think that they get there. Bucks are bad.
They're very bad.
Would you say the division is wide open though? Like any of these?
I mean, it could be, but I think that the Falcons and the Saints are far and above better than the Panthers and the Bucks because of something that you guys say all the time, the quarterback is the most important position on the football field. I think that the quarterback situation in Atlanta and the quarterback situation in New Orleans is far better than the quarterback situation for the Panthers and for the Bucks.
I don't even think Desmond Ridder is better than Baker Mayfield yet.
That's not hard.
His potential is better.
But I also
Baker's not good.
Okay, neither is Desmond Ridder. I mean, he's got potential, but we can't just gas up the Falcons right now.
What has Baker done in the last 3 years besides one good game?
What?
What has Baker done in the last 3 years besides one good Thursday night football game?
Hey, what has Desmond Ridder done?
He's played a couple good games. He's played better games than Baker has.
Okay, well, still, No, I just until proven
You're
otherwise.
a homer. It's okay. You're a homer.
I'm not a homer. It's just the Falcons, bro. You're gassing up the Falcons.
I'm just saying. I think that their roster is going to be better than the Bucks roster. I think their quarterback situation is a lot more stable, and we saw that with both the Panthers and the Saints last year. If they would have had a stable quarterback room, they would have won that division.
And the only team with a stable quarterback room is the Saints.
I think the Falcons' quarterback room is pretty stable. I don't think they're moving away from Ritter.
They got Heineke though
for this year.
I don't think they're moving away from Ritter unless Ritter plays awful.
Ritter sucks for 5 games, he's out. Dude, if he sucks for 4 or 5 games, Heineke's playing.
It's a bottom 10 QB situation in the NFL.
Right.
I still think it's more stable than what you have on the Panthers, where you're gonna have a rookie coming in, not a good rookie, but not a highly touted rookie. Not like, oh, this guy's a generational quarterback or anything like that. He's a good quarterback, and I think he will do well at the NFL level. But you're not having a guy coming in that day one is going to be like a top 10 quarterback, or no one's expecting him to be.
Right. The Bucks got a better quarterback situation than both of those teams.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, bro.
They have Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask,
who sat behind Tom Brady, bro, for 3 years.
So did Ryan Mallett, Rohan Davey, and every other horrible Patriots.
Listen, man, Ryan Mallett was a failed Tim Tebow experiment by the United States government. Ryan Mallett was not a real quarterback. He should have never been in the NFL.
All right, what are you guys' thoughts on this? I saw an article about this. I forget where. But after seeing teams like the Eagles and Bengals taking young quarterbacks on the rookie deals and then building up the team around them, but not going out there and spending like $30 million on veteran quarterbacks. Now we're seeing teams like the Bucks, the Falcons, and the Commanders sticking with young quarterbacks on rookie deals so they can spend money on their team around them. Like how much money the Falcons spend this offseason on their team around them. Instead of like when these teams could have gone out and got guys like Lamar Jackson and paid a ton of money, instead they're investing in a young quarterback and then building around the weapons around them. Do you think that's the right move? Or would you rather – because, like, you look at the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, with the exception of Mahomes, all those guys. Are you going to win a ring with Kyler, Derek Carr, Watson? None of those guys even made the playoffs last year. It's not a high-paid quarterback anymore. I think especially with the Lamar Jackson market right now, I think it's going to be a new wave quarterback.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to tie that to this, but I've heard a lot about Lamar Jackson possibly getting traded on draft night so they could draft CJ Stroud if he's still there at Florida.
CJ Stroud.
Traded with the Colts, so send Lamar to Indianapolis. But, like, yeah, if you can get a good quarterback, it's just, you don't see, like, especially nowadays, you don't see a lot of quarterbacks being very successful in the latter half of their career.
Yeah. That's true.
Besides Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, but it's been a while since them. But, yeah, it looks like these young guys coming in the league right now and just taking over. Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen took a little while, but he's still kind of young, or he's still in the first half of his career. But, yeah, it's a good move. Build your team up around you and get a solid system, and then find a quarterback that can make that system flourish.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I'm always a fan of when a team takes a young guy, puts a massively good roster around them, and allows them to kind of gain confidence and get better with a great team. When you take a guy, try to think of all the times this has happened in the past, when you take a really talented player at quarterback.
Josh Rosen.
Huh?
Josh Rosen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a really talented quarterback, you put him behind a terrible team, they don't do well, and then they're out of the league like that.
Josh Rosen.
So
yeah, it's like. Also, this isn't the NBA, bro. Like, you can't, like, draft LeBron and then go to the playoffs. This is, like, 11 people on the field.
Yeah.
You get, like, quarterback is the most, it's the most, what is that word? It's such an easy word. Important. But,
Trevor forgot the word important. This is amazing.
It was, like, in the flow of the sentence, too, that was, like, a big, like, damn. I just had to break it down. But anyways, yeah, bro, one player's... It's very important if you could get, like, the best player at any position, but, like, one player really can't win you a ring. Like, KC is all Mahomes, but, like, you know, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, like, You really
You say
can't do it from
Casey
one
is
place.
all Mahomes?
It's all
I said
Tyreek
Casey,
Hill.
all Mahomes, but what about Kelsey? What about Tyreek
Oh,
Hill?
okay. What about the defense that
smart.
stopped the best rushing offense in the NFL and held them to almost nothing?
Mhm.
So, yeah.
No,
I mean,
they
very
just-
true. I'm 100% on board with that. That makes a lot of sense to me.
The people
Coming
get
up
to see
on
how big my foot is.
some non-player news, or we'll stick with player news for the time being. Irv Smith to the Bengals, tight end. His
What did he
quote.
say?
His quote is, "I feel like I'm almost the missing piece to get us to that Super Bowl for the Bengals." He has had 91 receptions, 861 yards, and 7 touchdowns in his career of 3 years. Is that a wild statement for a tight end with that little experience to make?
Yeah, bro, it really is. They really could have went to the Super Bowl this past year, and I don't know if they could have beat the Eagles. The Eagles probably would have beat them. But the first year, I really feel like they should have beat the Rams, but it's not because they didn't have Irv Smith, bro. Like, it's because they couldn't protect Joe in the Super Bowl, and what's his name? Aaron Donald dominated. What's
Yeah.
Irv Smith gonna do about that?
He's going to block Aaron Donald.
I don't know. Irv Smith. Let's see if it works for him. Let's see. We'll see. But I don't know.
Carrick?
He's
What?
a good weapon for him, though. I
don't
wouldn't be
want-
surprised if it works out.
I'm not wasting my time talking about anything that Irv Smith says. That guy sucks. Who cares what he got? What's his best season? Like 700 yards?
Less
Yeah,
than that.
man.
He's only had 861 yards in his career.
Yeah, I'm real scared of Irv Smith, bro. Wow, what are you going to say? Tyler Conklin's going to win the MVP next?
All right. Next up, Mecole Hardman to the Jets on a 1-year, $4.5 million deal. Recall bet from last week. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I was just gonna say, remember the bet we made last week with the New York Jets, and if they went over or under 10 games, if they win like 12 games, I got to do 2 episodes completely blind, and you have to do
Yeah.
for how many games they win under 10. So,
Or
Yeah.
if they have 10, you kiss.
yeah, and if they do 10 wins, we have to kiss. So.
I mean, it's not the first time, so. And it won't be the
It
last.
won't be the last. Yep. So.
But, yeah, I after that signing, I feel pretty good about my bet. I really don't think
They got
Mecole Hardman
weapons,
fits in
man.
there.
It's not a
They got
downgrade.
weapons.
I feel like it's a downgrade from Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Elijah
Okay,
Moore's a
still
lot
got
younger.
Garrett Wilson. Still got Alan Lazard. Who
Still
else they got out
doesn't-
there?
They still don't have Aaron Rodgers yet.
Yeah, they still don't have Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I'm saying if they get Aaron Rodgers. If they don't get Aaron Rodgers, good luck to them.
Imagine if he just retires and he gets stuck with Zach Wilson. That would be hilarious.
Zach Wilson will go out there.
They win 5 games.
Hey, where would this team be if they kept Sam Darnold and drafted somebody instead of Zach Wilson?
Probably
Maybe
better
more.
than they are right now.
Yeah.
I never understood why they got rid of Sam Darnold. I mean, I get it. Like, he's not doing well.
That's like the thing,
Also,
the
your
really
team
talented quarterback.
sucks.
Like you said, like you draft a quarterback, he does bad, the team's horrible, and then you ship him out.
He was a better quarterback than Wilson ever was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Darnold may have a shot to win the San Francisco job. We'll see.
All right.
Trevor will love
You
that.
really think you will? You'll have a shot, like a fair shot to win it?
I think
No.
if the other two
Bro,
if,
I'll buy it.
if
Bro.
Purdy is healthy and land,
Week 1, I'll buy a jersey.
I could see it.
The Darnold
I'll buy
Niners
a Sam
jersey.
Darnold Niner jersey.
All right. And then our last bit of player movement. Terrell Edmonds to the Eagles, 1 year, $2 million. My only question about this, do you think the Eagles got a good deal on Terrell Edmonds?
I don't even know who that is.
Bills safety, very good.
Oh. Carrie, I'm going to let you take it.
Yeah. Fine. I don't care.
You
about
guys are
safety.
full of great commentary today.
Zach,
I don't know.
Who cares about McCall? This is the dead season in NFL time. I'm more care. The MLB is on right now. NBA playoffs, March Madness just ended, NHL playoffs. I don't think anybody cares about the NFL until
Bro, this is barely
draft.
football. What are you doing, bro?
I'm kicking Carrie.
barely football.
Alrighty. Last bit of news is the Commanders, 2 bids, $6 million, or $6 billion, sorry, for the Commanders. A lot of people just saying, a lot of people in the organization just say they want this to be over and done with. But here's the question. Here's the real question, guys. Would you rather a Canadian billionaire own the team or the Houston Rockets owner?
Canadians are nice, so I'll pick the Canadian.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Billy Sports should put in a bid.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because we actually just put in a 6-cent bid on the Commanders, and if we get that bid, through and we own the Commanders, there's going to be some changes being made
The
everywhere.
Washington
Sorry, Ron Rivera.
I
Goodbye.
think I just want to be defensive coordinator. That's all I have, bro.
Washington
Actually, let me be quarterback for one game, bro.
No, I
No,
want the
let me
team
be
to win.
defensive end against the Chargers, bro. One game. Get me out there.
Gardner Minshew, we are trading for Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, absolutely. We were trading for Gardner Minshew for like a 7th round pick, and then
We'll trade for Justin Herbert, make him QB2.
No. Yeah, scout team. Everybody go home for the day. Justin, me and you watching film for 4 hours naked. Get in there.
That is what Trevor would do, unironically.
Braxton Berrios, welcome to the team.
Yeah,
I swear that's
absolutely.
The first time I thought of that. Oh, Felipe Franks. Nah. Never mind.
All right. This is going to be a shorter episode because, like Carrie said, there just isn't that much going on. Unless you guys want to talk about something else specific.
I just want to ask y'all a quick question.
Yeah.
A month from now, what team will Anthony Richardson be on? I'm going to say... Dang.
Patriots.
Please no. That'd be so stupid. I'm still going to the Seahawks. I think that's a good fit for him.
I was going to say Seahawks, but since Carrie said Seahawks, I'll say Colts.
I did see a rumor of the Texans not taking quarterback.
Really?
That would be kind of yeah.
No.
Them taking Will Anderson. Is that?
Interesting.
That'd be interesting.
That could shake things up a bit because they were always assumed to be taking a QB.
Yeah.
It's always that real quiet team, the Colts. What are they doing?
Colts. That guy, the GM's definitely a racist. They're definitely taking Levis.
Oh, what? Oh, never mind. I take it back.
When's the last black quarterback that's played for the Colts? And Jacoby Brissett doesn't count.
What do you mean?
Yo.
That's not. He's. What the heck? Why are you a hater? Don't be a hater on Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett played in New England. Come on.
Anyways.
All right.
Moving right along.
So I saw a couple things on Twitter I just want to bring up real quick. I didn't have this in the show notes. So just bear with me. Who do you think the top 5 quarterbacks are in the NFC?
Did stayed in order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts at 1. Come on, bro. That's not
Yeah. Hurts at 1.
Yep.
Are we counting Rodgers still or no?
We'll just leave Rodgers out of every conversation until something happens.
Hey, Jared Goff at 2? Am I crazy?
No, but I'm put Kirk at 2.
What?
I agree. I think that's reasonable, Carrie.
All right, then Goff has to be 3.
Yeah, I'll put Goff 3.
Yeah.
4, Dak Prescott.
No.
Derek
4.
Carr.
I'll put Stafford at 4.
Ew.
Play a
Gross.
whole year, bro.
Stafford at 4 and Geno at 5 for me.
I'd probably put Geno at 4 and then Carr at 5.
Bro, Kerry, if you're taking Geno Smith over Dak Prescott,
I'm
Oh,
taking
fuck.
Geno Smith over Dak
I
Prescott.
would take Derek Carr over Dak Prescott. I would take Kyler Murray over Dak Prescott. I would take Dak and
I wouldn't take Kyler Murray over Dak Prescott.
I'd take
That man doesn't
Purdy
watch
over
film.
I'd take Purdy over Scott.
Yeah, of
I'll
course
take a
you
long
would.
quarterback over
All right,
Prescott.
all right, all right.
I think Jordan Love over Prescott at this point.
No, you wouldn't.
Wait and see.
Alrighty. And top 5 AFC quarterbacks?
Joe Burrow. I'm
That's
just playing
number
Patrick
one.
Mahomes. I'm just kidding. Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. Wait, we didn't say Rodgers for NFC. No?
We're not saying them for anything
Okay.
until something happens.
Oh, okay. Are you guys both putting Burrow over Mahomes?
No, I'm. Shut up, man.
I mean Burrow over Allen. My bad.
No,
No.
I'll go. I know mine fast. So
Alright, go Kerry.
Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Herbert, Lawrence, Lamar, honorable mention.
I'd agree with
I'm
that,
gonna
Kerry. I
go-
think that's pretty spot on.
I like that. Go team Zach Harry.
So the reason I bring this conversation
What
up...
about mine?
Well, we're waiting. We've been waiting for 5 minutes for you to say yours.
Okay, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen. There's 3 guys I don't know
We're
what to do.
struggling to not put Herbert.
No, there's 3 guys I want to put. I'm just gonna say, Tua, Trevor Lawrence, and then Lamar Jackson.
Okay. All right. So the reason I brought this up is because someone came out and posted it was some expert, some analyst for ESPN or whatever, came out and
Was it
said
Adam?
that the number 1 quarterback in the, huh?
Was it Adam Rank?
I think so, yes.
He's a
Justin
Bears fan.
Fields, the number 1 quarterback in the NFC.
He's a Bears fan, so
That's a wild take.
Homer.
That's something Phil would say.
He might be the number 1 fantasy quarterback in the NFC. It hurts. He might be the number 2 fantasy quarterback.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, we got to talk about this on the show, but I
Yeah.
forgot to put it in the show notes, so my bad on that. All right,
That's why I feel overrated.
now, Carrie, we're going to do not so rapid fire because we have
What?
so much time left.
Do we?
Yeah.
All right.
10 questions. We got to make it last 55 minutes.
No,
so.
not that long. We
All
can
right,
have
is Ryan-
conversations about questions, not crazy
Is Ryan
conversations.
Tannehill overrated, properly rated, or underrated?
Tannehill?
Underrated. Underrated till the day I die.
I think he's
All right,
properly
Tannehill.
rated.
He is properly rated.
I did
Just like
see
a box.
there
He's a
was
box race.
a rumor that the Titans want to trade up for a top pick, which I could definitely see them going after a rookie quarterback.
Why? They did this
Uh,
last year.
Well, Will Lewis win in like 3, didn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still took a quarterback last year. Do something
Well,
new.
That
Jesus.
sucks, man. All right, who'll be the worst NFL quarterback here? Levis, Richardson, Stroud, and Young.
I thought it was who is the worst NFL quarterback
Who
here.
will be?
Who will be?
Will Levis,
How
bro.
can they already be the worst NFL quarterback?
No, I'm like
for them?
I was thinking like NFL ready is what I was thinking.
Will Levis.
Anthony Richardson.
I'm saying Richardson, but Levis is close.
They're one.
Cool.
They're 1 and 2 worst for me.
Yeah. All right, which quarterback is the better future, Mac or Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
Oh.
Such a stupid
Cheers,
question.
dude.
Excuse me, Zach? Come on. Describe Micah Parsons in 1 word. Great.
Elite.
Slick.
Who's your favorite Arizona Cardinals player of all time? I'm going to Patrick Peterson.
Hey. I'm going to go with Frosty Rucker. Actually, Darnell Dockett was a dog, dude.
Larry Fitzgerald's my favorite.
Nah, Darnell Dockett.
Who's the worst quarterback to play in a Super Bowl? Rex
Just
Grossman.
oh, wait.
Rex
There's a lot of old
Grossman's a
guys
good
on
one.
here.
Rex Grossman's a good one.
Trent Dilfer,
Yeah.
David Hundley, whoever that is. Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins.
Honestly, if you're just saying about year, Peyton Super Bowl with the Broncos might have been the worst quarterback to Super Bowl.
Don't hate, bro.
He was awful that year.
I don't know. Did you see Jimmy G blow that game in the Super Bowl? Throwing a stupid interception.
Big Ben is his that 1 year one.
I'm gonna
Close,
go.
bro.
Oh, God. I think I'm gonna go. Give me Grossman as well, Kerry.
All right.
I'm
What
gonna-
would Joe Montana? I don't want to hear your opinion right now. What would Joe Montana's stats look like if he played in today's NFL? 45
Oh, isn't he like
yards,
60?
45 TDs.
Bro, he
Sounds
would.
consistent.
He'd be insane in today's NFL.
Joe
He
Montana.
would.
Like 5,500 yards, 50 touchdowns every year. It'd be nuts. In his
He'd be like
prime?
Derek Carr.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
prime.
Shut up, Trevor. You're a dumbass. I hate you.
He'd be like Derek Carr.
Shut up, man. That's why we don't listen to your takes.
That was
True
a
false.
running
Dan
back.
Marino is better than John Elway.
True.
True.
You said who?
Dan Marino's
Dan
better than
Marino
Elway.
Better than John Elway.
Yeah, sure, dude. Oh yeah, John Elway didn't like Tim Tebow, so yeah, the other guy's way better.
Name a random kicker.
My ex-girlfriend.
Josh Scobie.
Roberto Aguayo.
All right, next question.
Dang, I don't know.
That guy sucks. Who's the best defensive player here? Joey Bosa, Max Crosby, Hassan Reddick, Matthew Judon. Gotta go, my boy Red Sleeves. Not at all biased.
The second one, who did you say?
I said Crosby, Joey Bosa, Matthew Judon, Hassan Reddick.
Crosby, man.
Reddick.
Who's the best QB wide receiver duo in the NFL right now?
Tua and Tyreek Hill.
Shut up.
We're going to
Jamar
Allen and
Chase
Diggs.
and Jamar Chase
Allen.
and
Allen and Diggs.
nah, it's Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
It's
Both
Justin
Allen.
Jefferson and Kirk Cousins, guys.
Sure.
Look at the numbers, man. The numbers
it's
don't
Justin
lie.
Herbert and Austin Eckler. It's Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler.
Start one, bench one, cut one. Terry McLaren, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown. I am starting AJ, benching Terry, and cutting CeeDee.
You guys are nasty.
Yep.
You guys both.
Yep. Cut CD.
No.
He's not as talented or as explosive as
Cut
either of those
Terry.
guys.
Cut Terry.
Because he's an ass quarterback every year.
Cut Terry.
That's
And
wild.
the
to
other
say.
one, you just flip a coin. Because if CD's healthy, he's the best one there.
That's
All
wild.
right, top or bottom trio in their prime. Top is Cam, Marshawn Lynch, Andre Johnson. Bottom is Michael Vick, Ricky Williams, and Ocho Cinco. I'm taking bottom.
Top, bro. What are you talking about?
What? It's absolutely the top.
Come on.
Absolutely the top. You're wild.
Yeah.
Vic doesn't have an MVP.
Marshawn Lynch is probably the most overrated running back of all time. Ricky Williams was insane. If he didn't smoke weed, he'd probably been a top 10 running back all time.
Wait, smoking weed may have made him better though.
He got kicked out of the NFL for it. So how did that help him?
I didn't know. What year was this?
You don't even know what year it is right
I picked
now.
the top guy because I didn't know who that guy was. You know, I thought he was a fake guy.
All right, who's been the biggest NFL draft steal since 2010? Guys like George Kittle, Max Crosby, Stephon Diggs, Amon St. Brown, Tariq Woolen, David Bakhtiari.
Antonio Brown.
Sure.
Biggest draft steal?
Tariq Woolen was a great one last year.
Yeah.
Where are you touching that cat?
On his belly? Where else
Okay.
did we touch him?
I'm just wondering, dude.
Tariq Woolen.
Enjoy
Good
this-
one.
Family friendly stream.
All right, what teams have the best rivalry in the NFL right now?
Me and Justin Herbert.
Sure.
I think Ravens Steelers.
I like Chiefs Bengals right now.
I think
All right,
even
which
when the
quarterback-
Steelers and the Ravens are bad, they still hate each other so much. Like the fans hate
Honestly,
each other.
Honestly, any of those AFC North games are always good.
Yeah,
They're
I
always
know.
entertaining. All right, which quarterback is more likely to bounce back next season? Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson? I'm gonna say Watson.
Well,
Sadly.
Watson's been bouncing it back years at this
He has been
point.
bouncing back.
Don't be sick, bro.
I think more likely Russell will bounce back a little bit. I still don't think he'll be good, but I think it's more likely he bounces back.
Name a secondary better than the Legion
Bro,
of
do you
Boom.
not care about my answer at
You're
all?
not answering.
I'm waiting.
Answer.
No.
Sir.
Who is it, Russ or who?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Russ.
Shut up, man. Name a secondary better than the Legion of Boom. You can't.
Jags 2015.
The Gators in like 2015, bro.
This is why we don't listen to you. Describe Lamar Jackson in one word. Ah. Yes,
Running
great.
back.
Valuable. Valuable list.
Who should be the Niners starting QB? next
Sam
season?
Darnold.
Purdy.
No, hang on. I don't know how this
Who
gets done.
should be?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Darnold.
Lamar Jackson.
I think
Who's
Darnold's
the
more
great-
talented than Trey Lance and
Who
Brock
is
Purdy.
it?
Lamar Jackson.
Who's the greatest safety that ever played for your favorite team?
Ooh.
Rodney Harrison for the Patriots.
I'm gonna say Jermaine Phillips. If you would have asked Zane Smith, he would have said Keith Tandy.
Hold on, I'm just double checking something. I think this is correct. There we go. Nope, I was wrong. Hold on. Who was I thinking of?
Obviously, Andrew Wingard's that. Come on.
Shut up.
Andre Cisco.
He's good. I don't think he's the best yet.
Oh, Josh Evans, bro.
Who's the guy with Ramsey? Was it like Barry something?
Josh Evans.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
All right, I'll go to the next one while you look. True or false, CJ Stroud will be a Carolina Panther. I'm saying true.
Are they first overall?
But yeah.
Hey, you want to make a bet? Bryce Young goes first.
No.
You don't
$5.
want to make a bet?
$5.
$5, bro. Make it 6.
6. Deal.
All right, let's go.
All right. Who's the better quarterback in their prime? Tony Romo or Eli Manning? They're both overrated losers. I'm thinking Manning in the playoffs, Romo in the regular season.
Yeah.
I think Romo's a better quarterback.
Better quarterback, yeah, but Eli had that dog in it when it mattered.
All right, this is a hint of a question coming soon. Who would you rather have in the playoffs? Playoff Eli or playoff Peyton?
Playoff Peyton.
Whoa, did you think of that yourself? That
Playoff
is a
Peyton.
good question, dude.
Playoff Peyton. It's not
thinking
even
Eli.
that tough. It's really not that
Peyton
tough.
carried to those rings, bud.
Huh?
He's carried to those rings, bud.
You want to look up the quarterback rating for those two in the playoffs? Because we could do
You
that.
really are.
It's very close. Now, all their stats are very similar. Look it up. All
Yeah,
right,
but you're also
start
counting. You're also counting his last year where he was awful.
That's one outlier. Start
Okay.
one, bench one, cut one. Herbert, Burrow, Hurts.
Cut Herbert, bench Hurts, start Joe Burrow. Actually, I don't know, man.
Start Burrow, bench Herbert, cut Hurts.
Yours, ooh.
Start
I'm over it.
Herbert. Bench Hurts. Cut Burrow. That's
You were
just a me
serious.
thing. That's just a me thing.
Yeah.
Based on what? Sexual preference?
No.
Okay.
Sexual preference would be very different.
All right.
Yeah, wait, we should do a question like that. Start, bench, cut off sexual preference.
All right. Who's the best wide receiver here? Devontae, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs.
The
It's
best?
JJ.
There you
JJ.
go. Oh, come on, it's there you go. Wait, is Devontae Adams there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Devontae Adams. Come on, bro.
It's
Wait,
JJ,
what,
bro.
so what are they again? Justin Jefferson,
Jefferson,
Stephon
Devontae,
Diggs, Devontae
Tyreek.
Adams, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
For now, it's Devontae.
Thank you.
For now,
All right. What NFL player do you most want to chug a beer with? My
Justin
boy,
Gardner Minshew.
Minshew, every time.
Dude,
Will
if
we
we could
ever-
get him on the podcast, I would cry.
That'd be great. Trevor would make him cry. All right, will we ever see a 4,000-yard passer for the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, one day. Well, like we see it with our own eyes before we die. Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
I think so,
Maybe.
one day.
Is Cam Newton still good enough to start in the NFL right now?
No.
No, start? No.
All right, last question. Who's the better quarterback, Jared Goff or Geno Smith? It's easily Jared Goff.
Yeah, it's Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
Hey, we agree on something. Good job, us. And that's it for Rapid Fire. Again, follow us on Twitter at Beerly Football. We post all these questions before you see them on the show. And reply back to us. Give us your takes. Great stuff.
So I figured out my answer that what's the best safety to ever play for your team, and I think I'm going to go with Rashawn Jenkins.
This is pretty good. I feel like Andrew Wingard was pretty good, man. I don't know.
I think Andre Sisco, though, in a couple of years, it could be him. He's very, very talented.
Good, bro.
Is he in his second or third year?
It's his second year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They drafted very well on the defensive side of the ball.
They did. All right, what do we got to plug?
Plug them, boys! Plug those holes!
Kerry just said it a second ago, but if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Beerly Football and at Beerly Sports. Got a whole array of sports up there in the bio, and it's a good time to be a sports fan, man. We got the draft coming around the corner. Even if you're primarily a football fan, it's about to be the MLB or the NBA and NHL playoffs. The MLB season just started, So it's a good time to be a sports fan. March Madness just rounded out. That was pretty fun. That was really fun to watch, especially those first 2, 3, 4 days.
Yeah.
That was extremely entertaining. But yeah, it's been a good time to kick back and watch some sports. There's a lot of evil in this world. There is no evil in a room with just you, a beer, and some TV with some sports, no matter what. So just,
What the hell? What did that mean?
I don't know. I was trying to be inspiring, but I think I'm just a little tired.
Are you inspired, everybody? Are you inspired by Trevor? All right, Kerry, anything else we need to plug?
Follow me on Twitter at Beerly Carey. Follow other entities at Beerly Football, at Beerly Sports, at Beerly Bets, at Beerly Hockey, at Beerly Baseball, at Beerly Hoops. And check out our prize picks. We'll match your code up to $100. Sign up with Beerly NFL, Beerly Bets, Beerly NBA, Beerly MLB, any of those things. And follow us on YouTube at Beerly Sports. If you want to see our beautiful faces and Trevor's tan, weird-looking body. That's it for me.
Are watching us on YouTube and you want to listen to us while you're on the go, you can always check us out on all your favorite podcast listening platforms. You can follow me on Twitter at BeerlyZach, where you can listen to my awesome takes. I would never say anything as stupid as Justin Fields is the #1 quarterback in the NFC, and that's just the kind of quality edutainment that I provide on Twitter. Thank you everyone for listening. We will see you guys